And then first of all, I'm going to allow invalid certificates for resources loaded from localhost. So I type in all of the scripts that are needed for this configuration. Hello and welcome back to another XAMPP tutorial where we'll be configuring the SSL connection. So there's three things that we need to do, finishing off with configuring Chrome to allow the certificate on a local host. All of the scripts that are needed for this configuration are in the description of this video. So head over to XAMPP, mine's installed on the C drive, and then first of all you need to enter Apache, and from here you need the config, and from here we're going to go into extra. So this is the first file that we need to configure. It's the HTTP DEVELOPERS. So I open that with a notepad, and what we need to do here is to create a new virtual host. So we'll build our certificate keys in a minute, but you can see here we set up a virtual host for port 443 SSL, and then we have a document root. So here we define the root directory or the server directory, the home directory for your web page, and then the server name. So here, for example, you may have a different server name, for example, but here I'm just going to be utilizing localhost. So I just type in localhost. Okay, so now that's in place, let's just double check to make sure that these directories are pointing in the right place. So depending on your version of XAMPP, these folders might be slightly different. So I'm just going to save that and then go back and just check. So it should be in the config file, and then we've got the folders here ready. So you may not have this yet because you've not made your key. So the next step is to go back into the Apache page, the folder, sorry, and now we're going to make our keys. So to build the certificate in the Apache folder, there's a file here called make cert. So I click on that, and then I just go through this. So I can just make some of this up. Of course, you can actually type in the real information, but it will work either way. So there's only one thing that you need to do correctly, and we'll get to that in a minute. So organization name. So when it says common name, so this is going to be the name of your web page. Sorry, your URL. So here it's going to be localhost for me, because I'm going to be utilizing localhost. So you may have something different like www. and so on .com. Okay, so once that's done, that's now finished. And in the config, you can now see that the certificates are going to be in these folders here. So next up, we need to tell the HTTP folder or the server that we're using the HTTP vhost config that we initially configured. So in the XAMPP Apache folder and then config, here you're going to find the HTTPD file. So at the bottom of the file, I've added some new lines. So it's just include, a new include, and then a link to the vhost.config file. So an additional step in Apache, XAMPP Apache and config file, if we open up the SSL CRT folder, we can double click on this server certificate that we generated and then select install certificate and then on the local machine. Select automatically select and then finish. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the server on and then head over to Chrome. And then first of all, I'm going to allow invalid certificates for resources loaded from localhost. So I type in this, again, it's in the description, this command, and that's going to take me to the Chrome page where I can enable this. Also, I'm going to get a big warning on my page when I try to enter SSL on localhost. So if I now type in http://localhost, there we go. It does say your connection to a site is still not secure, but we are simulating SSL connection. Just
You can drag and drag, or you can take it from the computer, drop or drag. So in this case, we would do that. File manager. And they didn't open. They were supposed to load onto the site. Nope. There we go. No, we don't want to save it. That's a bad, very bad profile pic. I'll just try this for now. No, that's not gonna work. You see why. I do not have my picture library handy. I have tons of photos and we're going to have to find some quickly. I've disconnected all my drives because I'm in the process of trying to recover. What the fuck? Does it go like that?